Greetings, wise travelers of esoteric realms. Welcome to this haven of hidden knowledge, where the boundaries between the tangible and ephemeral fade away, and the ceaseless quest for truth unfolds like a cosmic dance. In this virtual temple, we shall unveil the immortal secrets that weave the fabric of the universe, delve into the deepest recesses of the human psyche, and challenge the narrow confines of conventional knowledge. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law, an axiom that resonates as a sacred mantra, for in the authentic expression of will lies the essence of existence. To you, fearless explorers of this vast ocean of possibilities, I invite you to join us on this transcendental journey. To ensure you do not miss the fragments of cosmic wisdom we shall share, navigate to the sacred subscribe button below, and in doing so, activate the enigmatic notifications, securing our connection during the crucial moments of this esoteric pilgrimage. Prepare to transcend the veils of illusion, for the knowledge about to be unveiled is a light that challenges even the most intrepid minds. Before us unfolds this journey towards the enigma of being, like the pages of an ancestral grimoire. Follow me, O inquisitive souls, towards the unknown, where the secrets of the cosmos await unraveling. May the journey be as grand as the vastness of the universe we explore. Enter, O seekers of the profound mysteries, at the moment when the occult student comprehends one of the great secrets of the initiates, that everything sacred outside of oneself represents some organ or function within. The truth manifests, especially in the Great Pyramid. This pile of stones, by many considered the oldest building on earth, is the great symbol of composite man. As we gaze upon the pyramid, initially it appears to be a single colossal stone. However, as we draw near, it reveals itself composed of thousands of smaller stones, each carefully fitted. Here we find the first analogy between the pyramid and man. We consider man as a unit, but upon closer examination, we realize he is a great number of small units, all working in harmony. Similar is the case with everything. We perceive a successful life as a whole, but upon scrutiny, it reveals itself as a sum of small achievements connected. Just as thousands of workers were used in the construction of the pyramid, countless workers are engaged in building our bodies, symbols of the same structure. Many pyramids exist worldwide, found in South America, Mexico, among American Indians, and remnants in Europe and Britain. However, only one true pyramid exists globally. Even those in Egypt are but copies of the Great Pyramid, used as tombs for the pharaohs. No one was ever found in Cheops, nor were there signs of such use. Let us continue our analogy between the pyramid and man. The four-sided base represents the four elements composing the human body: hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and carbon, or water, fire, air, and earth. These are termed the base of all things, and on this base the four bodies of man rise, each from its element. Thus, the physical body rises from the earth element, the vital body from water, the emotional body from fire, and the mental body from air. 12 lines are used in the drawing of the four triangles, representing the complete 12-fold constitution of man: triple body, triple mind, triple soul, and triple spirit. This also provides the 12 signs of the zodiac, divided into their respective groups. In the desert stands the Sphinx, guardian of the threshold, mentioned by Bulwer Lytton. It represents the human body, a strange being to be passed before the student can progress in his development. The four fixed signs symbolized by the Sphinx are Taurus, the bull, Leo the lion, Scorpio the eagle, and Aquarius the man, or the human head. We have already contemplated the sacral bone, symbolized by the gravedigger's spade. Here is an image of the Sphinx's head and the inverted sacral bone when turned upward. In the inverted sacrum, we see the Sphinx, also the inverted Masonic keystone. All this is intriguing, yet without understanding its inner meaning, its true value is lost. However, it is not by chance that these things are so. Most students have heard of the dweller on the threshold, a creature built by our own wrong actions and mistakes. In Egypt's desert it stands, blocking the way to the pyramid, the temple of the higher man. The message it conveys to the world is, I am the bodies. If you wish to enter the temple, you must master me, for I am your animal nature. The Sphinx once again symbolizes man, with the human mind and spirit emerging from animal desires and emotions. It is the riddle of the ages, and man is once again the answer. It is said that, in ancient times, the Sphinx was the gateway to the pyramid, with an underground passage leading from the Sphinx to Cheops. This would make the symbolism even more complete, for the gateway to the spirit is through the bodies, according to the ancients. Now let us enter the pyramid and, passing through the corridors, arrive at the king's chamber, as it is called. There are three significant rooms in the pyramid of interest to the student. The highest is the king's chamber, below is the queen's chamber, and beneath the earth's surface is the pit. Here again, we find the great correlation between the pyramid and man. The three rooms are the three major divisions in man, which are the seats of the triple spirit. The lower room, the pit, is the generative system under Jehovah's control. The center room, or Queen's chamber, is the heart under Christ's control. And the upper room, or the King's chamber, is the brain under the Father's control. In this upper room is the coffer made of stone, whose meaning has never been explained, but is recognized by the student as the third ventricle in the brain. It is quite certain that this coffer was used as a tomb during initiation. As in today's Masonic initiations, remnants of ancient mysteries, where the candidate was buried in the earth and resurrected, a symbol of the lower man's death and liberation of the higher. It is said that Moses was initiated in the Great Pyramid, and some also claim that Jesus was instructed there. Be that as it may, we know that for thousands of years, since the time it was built by the Atlanteans, it has been the greatest temple of initiation in the world. It seems that its work is not yet done, for it remains a silent teacher of the mysteries of creation. Many consider it the original Solomon's temple, but we know this is not true. While it may be the first and original material temple, the true temple of Solomon is the universe, the solar man's temple, slowly being rebuilt in man as the temple of the soul of man. Probably no point is as important concerning the pyramid as that of the cornerstone. At the very top of the Great Pyramid is a relatively flat place, about 30 feet square. In other words, the true stone, which is the head of all the corners, is missing. If we look at the reverse side of the United States seal, we find again the pyramid, from which the top is separated. Omar Khayyam, the Persian poet, gives us the secret of the keystone when he says, "From my base metal shall be filed a key, which shall unlock the door." He howls without the importance of the capstone is better understood when we see that it completes all of the triangles at once, and without it not one of them is complete. This stone is the spirit in man which fell from its higher state and has been lost beneath the rubbish of the lower man. This is the true capstone that is now hidden in the pit of man's temple, and which he must exhume and place again as the true crown of his spiritual pyramid. He can do this only when he calls the thousands of workmen within himself and binds them to the service of the higher man. There must be no traitors to murder the builder this time, and Lucifer, the one rejected by man as the devil, is the one who must, through the planet Mars, send man the dynamic energy that man himself must transmute from the fire of passion to the flame of spirit. He then must take the tools of the craft and cut and polish his own being into the capstone of the universal temple. It is interesting to note how the casing stone that once made the Great Pyramid so beautiful and true were carried away to build cities nearby, even as the soul body of man, the casing stones of his spiritual pyramid, has been sacrificed in order that he might have material things. As we look at pictures of the ancient pyramid and Sphinx which have stood on Egypt's sands for ages, let us see in them our own mystery temple, made without the sound of hammers or the voice of workmen. As we sadly think of this mighty ruin, broken by ages of neglect, let us remember our temple and that its cornerstone is missing also, and our walls are falling with neglect. Let us learn the lesson that it teaches, hasten to perfect our pyramid, cap it with the stone of spirit, offer upon its altars our sacrifice to the great Sun Spirit, and bury our lower nature in its ancient coffin. Then, for us, will its mysteries be revealed, and the sealed lips of the Sphinx give up their secret. Embrace, O seekers of the arcane, the inevitable conclusion of our esoteric sojourn. As we part ways on this digital astral plane, remember the timeless truths that have been laid bare before you. Invoke me under my stars. Love is the law, love under will. Let not the fools confound love, for there is love and there is love. There is the dove and there is the serpent. Choose wisely. As we navigate the currents of existence, let the sacred flame of will guide your path through the labyrinth of experience. May your journey be marked by the alchemy of self-discovery and the illumination of hidden realms. In the words of the ancient mystics, the end of all is the beginning of all. Love is the law, love under will. So, dear companions of the mystical journey, until our energies entwine again in the cosmic dance, may your steps be sure, your heart steadfast, and your will unwavering. As we part ways in this ephemeral moment, remember the eternal truth. Love is the key and will is the master. Choose well, and may your voyage through the astral currents be filled with revelations and transcendence. Until the stars align once more, in the words of the mystic, invoke me under my stars.